And we are getting right to that push to find housing solutions in Colorado. I'm Karen Lee.
And I'm Michael Spencer. Thanks so much for joining us. Right now, almost all Coloradans, 98%, live in a county with a housing shortage. That's according to the public policy group Common Sense Institute. As of January of last year, Colorado's housing deficit sits at 225,000 units.
The high cost of home ownership is not helping. In 2022, the average person would have had to have worked 80 hours a week, making nearly $35 an hour, just to afford the average monthly mortgage payment in our state, which is just shy of $2,800. Well, tonight we have team coverage on the housing crisis. Marissa Armas dives into rent problems in just a moment.
We start tonight with Al and Janae focusing on discussions that would eliminate the caps placed on housing growth. And Alan, a number of communities currently have approved caps put in place by voters.
Well, that's true, Michael. You know, this would mean overriding those caps, some of them put into place by voters, others by the local communities, and effectively nullifying them. Now, Lakewood is one of those places. Supporters of this measure say they have the support of a consortium, including environmental group, housing justice advocates, and the business community. On a quiet street in Lakewood, single-family homes are well kept, the kind of places Kathy Kentner wants to see more of.
This bill actually reduces ownership opportunities.
In front of apartments under construction she thinks are not what Lakewood wants.
It is just lot line to lot line concrete.
And so she helped lead a ballot initiative Lakewood voters approved in 2019 called the Strategic Growth Initiative to create limits.
Are you anti-growth?
Absolutely not.
But the bill in the legislature would torpedo it.
And this bill is pretty tailored just to target these growth caps.
Sponsor, Representative Ruby Dixon, believes Colorado's needs are wider.
When you put a vote to the people that are currently in a community, you're not asking for the opinion of the people that work in the community but are not able to afford to live there.
Dixon says limits on what people can do with their own property pushes growth out from places like Boulder.
You see this in surrounding communities for all these places, that when you have super strict land use regulations, including these kind of growth caps, that it really causes these spillover effects to surrounding communities.
But Kentner complains it removes local control.
And it's wrong. It's called disenfranchising the voters.
And thinks there will be less of what she believes Lakewood needs.
We wanted oversight. We wanted to be the community members and developers to be able to work together and to come up with housing and projects that meet everybody's need.
Well, Kentner points to things in Lakewood that allow the construction of things like low-income housing beyond the growth cap limits. She thinks that if this passes, it'll mean developers coming in, buying up single-family homes, turning them into 2 or 3 units that families don't want. But Dixon says many families are priced out of these communities because of high entry costs, and believes that ultimately creating more housing is better for bringing families in. In Lakewood, I'm Al and Janae covering Colorado First.